Based on the manufacturer and catalog number, it is likely a square DQO panel with a rating of 125 amps. The manufacturer is Square D. The catalog number is UGC1220Q. The panel type is QO. The rated amperage is probably 125 amps. The main breaker's lack of ampere markings is unusual. It is possible that the panel has been modified or that the breaker was replaced with a non-original part. Firstly, do not attempt to operate the panel or make any changes without proper training and safety equipment. Secondly, if you have any doubts about the panel's rating or safety, it is highly recommended to consult with a qualified electrician. When dealing with electrical panels, safety is paramount. The absence of clear ampere markings on the main breaker introduces uncertainty that must be addressed before any intervention. To determine the accurate amperage rating, there are several steps to consider. 1. Thoroughly inspect the panel's interior and exterior surfaces. Look for any hidden labels, markings, or stamps that might indicate the panel's electrical specifications. Sometimes manufacturers place rating information in less obvious locations. 2. Consult the panel's wiring diagram, if available. The wiring diagram often includes details about the panel's maximum amperage rating, branch circuit configurations, and overcurrent protection requirements. This diagram can provide valuable insights into the panel's intended design and capabilities. 3. Research the Square D QO panel series. The QO series is a well-established product line, and extensive documentation may be available online or through electrical supply distributors. By examining similar QO panels with comparable catalog numbers, you might find specifications that align with the panel in question. 4. Consider the size and number of branch circuit breakers installed in the panel. Each breaker is designed to protect a specific circuit, and the cumulative amperage of all branch circuits can provide an estimate of the panel's overall capacity. However, this method should be used cautiously, as it doesn't necessarily reflect the panel's maximum rating. 5. Examine the panel's busbar. The busbar is the conductive strip that distributes power to the branch circuit breakers. The size and construction of the busbar can offer clues about the panel's amperage rating. A larger busbar generally indicates a higher capacity. 6. Contact Square D directly. Provide them with the panel's catalog number and any other relevant information. Their technical support team may be able to access historical records or provide guidance based on the panel's specifications. 7. Consult with a qualified electrician. A licensed electrician possesses the expertise and equipment necessary to safely assess the panel's electrical characteristics. They can perform tests, measurements, and inspections to determine the panel's amperage rating and identify any potential safety hazards. 8. Verify the panel's grounding system. A properly grounded panel is essential for electrical safety. Ensure that the grounding conductor is correctly sized and connected to the grounding electrode system. 9. Inspect the panel's enclosure for signs of damage or deterioration. Cracks, corrosion, or other structural issues can compromise the panel's safety and performance. 10. Be aware of potential modifications. If the panel has been altered or modified in any way, it's crucial to determine the extent of these changes and their impact on the panel's original design specifications. Modifying electrical panels can be dangerous and may violate electrical codes. Regarding the unusual lack of ampere markings on the main breaker, it's important to investigate further. It's possible that the markings have faded or been obscured over time, or that the breaker was replaced with a non-original component. To determine the breaker's amperage rating, you can try the following. 1. Carefully examine the breaker for any faint markings or labels. Use a magnifying glass and adequate lighting to aid in your inspection. 2. Consult the breaker's manufacturer's documentation or website. Look for information on similar breakers that might provide clues about its amperage rating. 3. If possible, compare the breaker to other breakers of known amperage ratings. By visually comparing the size, shape, and construction of the breakers, you might be able to make an educated guess about its rating. 4. Use a clamp meter to measure the current flowing through the breaker under normal operating conditions. This can provide an indication of the breaker's approximate amperage rating, but it should be done with caution and only by a qualified electrician. 5. Replace the breaker with a new one of known amperage rating. This is the safest and most reliable way to ensure that the panel is properly protected. When selecting a replacement breaker, be sure to choose one that is compatible with the panel and meets all applicable electrical codes and safety standards. Additionally, consider the overall load on the electrical panel. Ensure that the panel's amperage rating is sufficient to handle the combined amperage of all branch circuits and appliances connected to it. Overloading an electrical panel can lead to overheating, breaker tripping, and potentially dangerous electrical hazards. Before performing any work on an electrical panel, it's essential to de-energize the panel by turning off the main breaker. This will help prevent electrical shock and other injuries. Use a voltage tester to verify that the panel is completely de-energized before proceeding. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses, insulated gloves, and insulated tools. These precautions will help protect you from electrical hazards. Always follow applicable electrical codes and safety standards. Electrical work should be performed in accordance with the National Electrical Code (NEC) and any local regulations. It is important to be familiar with these codes and standards to ensure that your work is safe and compliant. When in doubt, consult with a qualified electrician. A licensed electrician has the knowledge, skills, and experience necessary to safely and effectively perform electrical work. They can provide valuable guidance and assistance to ensure that your electrical system is properly installed and maintained. Remember, electrical work can be dangerous if not performed correctly. Always prioritize safety and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the work to a qualified electrician. Improper electrical work can lead to serious injuries, fires, and other hazards. By following these guidelines and consulting with qualified professionals, you can safely and effectively determine the amperage rating of an electrical panel and ensure that your electrical system is properly protected. Electrical safety is a critical aspect of home maintenance and should never be taken lightly. It is always better to err on the side of caution and seek professional assistance when dealing with electrical systems. Ignoring electrical safety can have devastating consequences, including property damage, injuries, and even fatalities. Therefore, it is essential to prioritize electrical safety and take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your loved ones. Electrical panels are the heart of your home's electrical system. They distribute power to all of your appliances, lights, and outlets. Keeping the electrical panel in good working order is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of your home's electrical system. Regularly inspect the panel for signs of damage, such as cracks, corrosion, or loose wires. If you notice any problems, have them repaired by a qualified electrician as soon as possible. Also, keep the panel clean and free of debris. Dust, dirt, and other contaminants can accumulate in the panel and interfere with its operation. Use a vacuum cleaner or a soft brush to remove any debris from the panel. Be sure to turn off the power to the panel before cleaning it. Never use water or other liquids to clean the panel. Water can conduct electricity and cause electrical shock. Avoid overloading the electrical panel. Overloading can cause the breakers to trip and can also damage the panel. If you are using a lot of power, spread the load out over multiple circuits. Don't run extension cords across doorways or under rugs. Extension cords can be a fire hazard if they are damaged or overloaded. Use power strips with surge protectors to protect your electronic devices from power surges. Power surges can damage or destroy electronic devices. If you are planning to do any electrical work in your home, be sure to turn off the power to the circuit that you will be working on. This will help prevent electrical shock. Use a voltage tester to verify that the circuit is de-energized before proceeding. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses, insulated gloves, and insulated tools. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the work to a qualified electrician. Electricity can be dangerous if not handled properly. By following these tips, You can help keep your electrical panel in good working order and ensure the safety of your home's electrical system. Electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving. It is important to stay up to date on the latest codes and standards to ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant. You can find information on electrical codes and standards on the websites of organizations such as the National Electrical Code (NEC) and the International Association of Electrical Inspectors (IE). Consider attending electrical safety training courses. These courses can provide you with the knowledge and skills you need to safely work with electricity. There are many different types of electrical safety training courses available, so choose one that is appropriate for your needs.